The Yellow Boat project started when we heard the story of swimming kids in Raya. Kids having to swim very early in the morning just to go to school. That's why we thought of giving them yellow boat. Okay, when we gave them the yellow boats, the parents used the boats to bring the kids to school and bring them home to school. In between, they use it for their livelihood. So that's where our Adopt-A-Fisherman project started. Having the boat, they'll be able to go back to the sea immediately, earn money, so that their kids can go back to school. So basically, it's still the same mission. When Typhoon Yolanda happened, we found out that there's 120,000 fisher folks who lost their jobs. They lost their boats, but they never lost hope. When we went to the place, we saw how fishermen using recovered refrigerators, turning them into boats just so they can go out and fish and put food on the table. When we first saw it and put that story out, suddenly there were outpouring of support from all over. Companies, individuals, schools, people we have never met, countries from where we never heard before, donating to our site because they really wanted to help out the fishermen. All of our boats carry the name Bagong Pag-asa. That's what we want the boat to represent. A fresh start for the fishermen, a fresh start for the community, and a fresh start for our country. I was privileged enough to be in the Typhoon Yolanda ravaged area 3 days after the storm. And the first time I met the fishermen, there were already a series of people interviewed them, promising them aid. So when we asked them, they were like, "Oh, we need a boat, but if you can help us, that would be great." But you can sense that there's sense of pessimism, and yet you can see from them that fighting spirit, that hope is still there. Post Yolanda, the need is so great. Not one government can do it alone. Not one organization will do it alone. Not one person can do it alone. But if all of us would pitch in and contribute to buy one boat, two boats, or a fleet of boats, then that collective action can only help make the recovery faster. If they have not given up hope, we should not give up on them. Having brought turnover boats, giving them boats, you can see the smile, the genuine smile on their face. And you see how they tinker with the engine, putting a fresh coat of paint, perfecting the net or things like that. There's a new excitement. There's like a new life have been given to them. A fresh start was given to them, and they're raring to go back to the sea and do what they do best, that is fishing. From one boat, we're on our way to building our 600 boat. What the Adopt-A-Fisherman project accomplished was really put together the effort of small people into something bigger than they are. How one boat can impact one whole community, and several boats can impact the lives of a lot of fishermen. If you go to the area now, you can see that the fishing industry has already come back, and that's only a matter of how many months. Just imagine if more people will join in and help us build more boats. How many lives, how many children can go back to school as a result? The Yellow Boat of Hope is open to partnerships. We would like to work with individuals, we would like to work with private corporations, we would like to work with public schools, private schools, or even communities who would like to pitch in and contribute to one boat, a fleet of boats. All it takes to change the life is actually for one person to care. All it takes to make a difference is for one person to care. If you think you're that person, please click on the donate button at www.yellowboat.org and do make a difference. Change starts with you. Care starts with you. Help us help the fishermen.